Hello everyone, welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's dive in. Welcome back. Now that was a long loading screen. I wonder why. Cool. So, it puts us right on the main attraction today. We are going to be unlocking a kitchen garden. No, been away. I've just finished up editing a whole batch of videos and I noticed I was kind of peaking the mic, so I might adjust myself one sec. That might be better. Again, editing me can sort out any noise there. Okay, so what were we doing? Let me pull up my notes, and also I need to add this to my list, don't I? Forge 11. Heart 11 or Sky 11. Cool. We're making progress. Yeah, so last time, what did we do? We picked up Fusion, Auroral Contemplations, and some other things. One thing I had a bit of a think about was, so I was thinking on, what was it? Tridesma Hera, and making a fabric. Like, maybe this related to, that it requires that, I'm thinking, so it's a loom, right? You'd think that, it mentioned something about making a doll, which would be up here. Pale Mommet, something like this. It's woven. Bit of grail, bit of heart, bit of moth. I wonder. Where is it? Grab that. Oh, that failed. Zoom in a bit more. Is that the fucking... Okay, I'll try this way. Covering up my screen. Oh, it can't even go in there. That'd be why. So woven, warp and weft. It accepts this. I'm just gonna crank that down a bit. Okay, so it accepts this. What do we want to try and do with it? I'm having a think. Resurgences and emergencies. I get the feeling that there are some special recipes, you know, in the right place. Arts which quench fires and bring solace to the troubled mind. Anything here? Give me a second. Maybe editing me can sort something out here. Fabric and fibre is a thing. Is that? Yeah, no. What do we have with heart? Ginsberg balm. Languages. Yep. Alternatively, we can try something like that. And Crest. Apprentice over moth recipe. Provide 5 of that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm giving up on that for now. What the hell are we trying to do? Let's open up the kitchen garden. We can speed up. So this place. Oh, have we checked out this area? I don't think we have we? We kind of forgot. Tower clock. George Collars, governor of Brancrow Gowl, oversaw the design and installation of this great clock with the reluctant help of the librarian Serena Blackwood. She might have refused outright had she known he intended to reuse the horologist's techniques for his so-called condignator. An inscription on the greatest wheel reads, "Strike the hours." So we have a little pigeon chilling out there. We have umbrous oil is a liquid, sure. And we have a great clock. With a very long sound effect. Action requires an element of the soul or an omen. Interesting. Or a recollection. How many omens have we actually found so far? What counts as an omen that we have? I don't see anything omen flashing. Yeah. Memory, recollection, omen, / skill, / soul element, and a skill of some sort. Something to keep in mind, though I don't think anything special comes to mind and when it's done. I don't think anything special comes to mind with what we can use a great clock for. However, up here, someone has smashed the headstocks of the bells so that they fell to the floor here. The stone is cracked beneath them. The noise must have been unbearable. One has fallen against the stairs to the tower's top. So, again, more signs of sabotage. It seems that this area, the tower clock, and I think it was down in the forge, both sabotaged in some manner. The same, what was it, W or M or V? Some letter was just scrawled on the ground in those two places. Cool. We have unlocked the garden, kitchen garden. In 1652, Musgrave de Wolf caught a travelling peddler stealing vegetables from this garden, an eccentric wanderer who went by Ricardo Milagro. Musgrave's ancestors would simply have hung the fellow, but Musgrave decreed 7 years' service in the garden instead. When the 7 years were up, Milgro had proven his worth as a gardener and chose to make Brancrug his home. The grapevines here were planted with rootstock he carried in his pack. Okay, so we have grapevines, nourishing vegetables in summer and autumn. The gentle climate of Cornwall supports grapevines, harvest in spring and summer. Okay, so we've got grapevines, we have vegetables, and vegetables. We have a beehive. Bees, like librarians, are not to be trifled with. So that's, when it's done, scale and nectar there. And lastly we have chickens. Terence, the chicken, was this magnificent and indomitable beast, named for the rector's indomitable and magnificent housekeeper. Best not to inquire too closely. Tuppence, the other chicken. Tuppence's most notable quality, all observers will agree, is that she is not Terence. Okay. Cool. I guess they're gonna chill there because I don't really know what to use a beast for. Anything immediately obvious come to mind? It's got some scale to it. We can release them into the ocean, but I don't think that'd be a smart thing to do. I think I would like to make use of this. We're about to leave summer, so let's try and catch an evening's harvest. Leaves and thorns seems appropriate. Just to check, insect and nectar. Yeah, they're both the same, it seems. Pluck the grapes from the vine. And I'm interested in honey. Interesting because it has scale, I think. Oh, and we don't have health for it, sadly. Because our health plus is fatigued. Probably would have been... We would have had more health cards on the table if we hadn't upgraded one of them. But, oh well. And all these are nectar based as well. Okay. And over here we have a wine cellar. Ooh. Something much bigger led here. The walls and ceiling are smeared with its slimes. It's gone, but its children remain, wriggling in every shadow. We'll have to clear, lure, or drive them out. 10 grail or 10 moth. Grail 10, moth 10. Is that doable, I wonder? We can get 2 base from midwife, plus 2 from soul, plus 2 from memory is 6. Plus, do we have a tool? We do. So we need 3 from a beverage, 3 from a beverage and or food. Sustenance in some manner. I think are the key ones. Or we can just hire someone more qualified from the inn. Also a possibility. I think we have quite a few skills left over, so let's throw something into here. Sure. And what else can we place? We can throw some Trist into here. Knowledge on what has moon to it. Insects and nectars. Why? Because it has 2 moon. A walk on the moor is doable with our fet. And something else with rose. Something with rose. Path and pilgrims. Makes sense. I realise Inks of Power has more, but yeah, good to mix those up and maybe see if we get different results from different skills on those places. Hopefully we're not moving into autumn. Sixpence. So one thing that I did want to do, and we are going to be a bit inefficient here, is I'm going to use the fact that I'm recording this and my recording has a timestamp to see what a full day looks like. So from now to the next refresh, I'm going to hit unpause and then we're going to stay at speed 1. Or at least we're going to try to. What can we do before we begin? Grapes, bunch of grapes. We can put those next to the other lot. Maybe, if they want to go there. Nope, they don't. We can put it up here then? Yeah. Honey. Let's try this before summer's end. And that's about to be finished. As will that soon enough. And I'll throw those, or throw honey and nectar into one of these, probably the vegetable slot, so we can see what the vegetables offer. Other than that, what are we going to do? I'm pausing right here, right at the start of the day, because as soon as I unpause, we're going to carry on through to the end. Moon 4 seems easy enough. We have... our tris is unfortunately occupied, so we're going to be relying on... Moon 4. What do we have? We have Moon 3 from here, so we can just pluck a moon memory. Let's see what we have there. The sea does not regret. Or maybe something better. The other line, a confounding parable. There it is. Throw that in there with some Fost. And Metal and Fost, I'll probably just make something with them. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wait for an even-ish number. Begin. Urge to pause. Sunny, cool, that's quite fairly boring. Wild Viper. Okay. Are we keeping that? He seems not too plussed, but oh well. We also got some mackerel. Hang on, let me throw this into here with that, and then what's the? Oh, we finished this. Throw Fost into there with half ground. Why not? See if we can get someone. So time is passing. We're passing on speed 1. This was the Viper room, so we're gonna put that fella there. Maybe I should feed him. What do vipers eat? And something's whole. There we go. Can we feed you food? Eh? Sure. Satisfy this creature's appetite. Food will make a hungry beast or a wild one cooperative. If we're gonna keep a wild viper, I suggest we do it that way. Cool, we have honey. Do we have any other... We don't have any other things. Oh. Something's finished. This has indeed. A fugitive. I don't think we need... Or we're not really in an ideal position to use them, so we're not gonna. Gathering in the summer, we have a sack of vegetables. Okay, nice and generic. Stew in waiting. That's something to keep in mind. Can we cook with that, I wonder? I heard something else. Process. Cool. Well, we have some... nothing can go in there. Anything go in there? Nope. Tame Viper. Sure. He's gonna hang out. And hiss at us from time to time, I reckon. Soul and skill. Do we want to try... What can we do with bells and braziers? We might be able to do a 10th aspect with something here. Accidentally editing my sheet. I will read this in editing. Calyptra, like the planet that occludes the star, or the Doylean dog that fails to bark, can be identified only by its absence. Even the name, I think, must be a mask. Calyptra is said to make exceptions specifically for the libraries of the Watchman's Tree. Does it make those exceptions so the Hours can make use of them? Cool. Hoping editing me read that. Memory of a storm. Again, editing me. That's your responsibility. Lesson edicts inviolable. So we want to consider a forge memory, if I am correct. And fairly quickly. Vincent's Manglings. Manglings. Yeah, that will suffice. Fast we can throw into something over here. Sure. That creates Refulgin. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to make a... what's it called? We have a memory of a storm. Interesting. Can we do this then? No, I want the... I want the sky, not the... okay. Tanglebrag. No, we want hieroglyphics. Day lens. That's what we want. Because they seem like useful tools and are disposable. But we have that. So up here we're going to grab that metal, bells and that, and a forge tool. There we go. Or for a scholar level forge, I could alloy it into something more exotic. If I add a metal, okay. Yes. What metal do we have? These are rocks, so I don't think they count for as a metal. You know, which is a bit annoying or a bit hindering, but it makes sense in a way. Something to keep in mind. We want to add metal to it. What is a... There we go. So now I can hit pause again. So editing me now knows exactly how long a full day takes on speed 1 without pausing. Cool. So now what are we doing? We've entered autumn. And we can collect our day lens. We can collect... What else do we do? Nothing else. Awesome. Garden. I believe this... Yeah, so we can't harvest grapes in autumn. We can still do vegetables. I wonder if different... I guess this is all year round? Effort and bees. I'm unlikely to garner much from the hive at this time of year. Okay. I still kind of want to try it because I'm curious. It doesn't... Bees, like librarians, are not to be trifled with. Sorry if that noise is annoying. Health and that. So we can't do anything at all here. But over in the bees, we can at least try it. I think I'm going to, just to see. And we're going to see what vegetables we can do. It might just be another sack of vegetables. It seems that that's a nice and generic thing. However, I'd be interested to see if we can cook something with it. Because... I'm going to throw in a seasoning. Just a big old bottle of gin. Or water. Ah yes, I season this with water. The true white people food. I guess we can convert something... Homemade berry gin. Let's grab I mean, it's so 1 nectar from that, 2 nectar from this, why not? And also, we can learn this lesson. Edicts inviolable. I've gained more understanding of that. Sure. Serve appropriately. Some soul. Unfortunately, we don't have nectar to throw in from the soul card. Perhaps skill card. Or have we committed all of our skill card nectar skills? I believe we have. Rain will help though. Is there what here makes the most sense for food preparation? Birth and death are only the yeah. Also important to note, which ones can we actually put in? Apple Bright, Beguiling Melody, no, that's a generic one. I want like a special... I want to find a special recipe, you know? Witching Tisane, which I don't think I know what that is. Might be worth investigating what that does later. I'll hold off for now. We can use some of our nectar skills, see if they produce anything, because they're most likely to do so. Glass can go down there. Sack of vegetables. I don't know how big this is, but I'd like to put it down somewhere. Up here? Sure. Honey pot. There. And then a Dear Day lens. Yeah, sure. You can steadily replace the books we solve. Speaking of books we solved. That there. So we have rain, which is a good excuse to try and open a nectar room, isn't it? What's Grail 9, Nectar 9? Is that removed from my list? I think it is. As in, not this one down here. I think it was the kitchen garden. I have them roughly in height order of, you know, from the top to bottom. I think we're going to try and find another musician. Don't forget to offer money, otherwise we just get rumours. And I'm interested in this still, since our trust isn't doing anything else. What can we throw in here that has moon? Sure. What does the sea seeded today? Check them more for wolf stories. Nope, can't do that. I mean, we can with scale, but we don't have scale. So we will try maybe Pearl and Tide would make sense. Or Path and nope. Let's see what Wolf says for us. Okay. Rain is passing. We're gonna hopefully make use of that. In preparation to do so, we should probably think about what we can do. So before base, 2 from that. Unfortunately, our health is used up, so we don't get anything from that. That's still 6 though. We can offer a drink and some tool instead. Another leaf on the Tree of Wisdoms. Cool. Preservation on Horrific History. It's a level 1 though, so that's going to stay there. However, another heart recipe, or another heart-based skill is certainly interesting. Nothing to be grabbed here. Is it going to give us a new affair? Yeah, new incident. Peter Arctistis, you've been here before, I believe, right? I think so. The affair of the unfinished lark. For years, the sculptor adept laboured. It faded. I can read that in Steam, I think. For years, a sculptor adept laboured at his masterpiece, and now, puzzlingly, and suddenly he is dead. ... For 3 years, the sculptor adept Zuthemalim Zidane has laboured at his masterpiece, an abstract sculpture that speaks with the voice of the desert lark, and now puzzlingly, and suddenly, he is dead. Visitors with an interest in Forge or Sky mysteries will want to talk about this. Well, I believe you've already visited before about Sky books. Yeah. First try. That's the book you read before. No matter. Fusion. Okay. So, do we want to learn Fusion, or do we want to learn Fusion, or do we want to pursue this affair event? I'm not sure if we failed or succeeded the previous, or if there is a criteria for failing and succeeding it. It might just be that they what's the word? Yeah, I don't fucking like. I don't know. Did we fail it? Did we succeed it? Is it just a way for us to gain money? I don't know. Don't know. Either way, he is interested in Sky and Heart, so we could have him stay here, but again, having him stay doesn't really allow us to do more. It just kind of delays him going away, you know? So we could put him in there. In case you think you might be close to finding a suitable book, but we already have a load of suitable books. Unless it wants something more than any old Sky book, you know? Maybe. Maybe. On the forbidden motions of bodies, evidently a reference to Newton's De Motu Corporeum, published some 20 years prior. De Motu Corporeum Vetitorum. And the title might be translated as On the Forbidden Motions of Bodies. Could he have just... I don't know if that's relevant fully. I'm looking for books written in Fusion. I don't see any at this time. But it... Oh wait, we already fucking know Fusion. I'm crazy. So it doesn't update the thing to say as do I. Yeah. Okay. Can we upgrade it? Can we talk to you about Fusion? I want... Is that how we can upgrade a language? Because... Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, we're at 36 minutes-ish, so it might be worth calling an end to this episode. For now, I think I'll just... try a book with as much mystery, Sky, as that interest. Well, their interest is 4. Is that hinting that we need to find Rory Richards set down his conversation with the illiterate local cunning man, Red William. It's also cursed, we probably shouldn't do that. Journal of Thomas de Wolfe, I doubt. Baron Silence of Castle Silence. I doubt that's relevant to the man. You've already read this one, which, yeah. I wonder if it's just any old Sky book is good enough. Sod it. Let's keep earning money since I don't think we can upgrade Fusion, and I don't know what happens if we pay him again. I could do some save scumming, but I might. Can I save test? Question mark. I don't know if yeah, probably shouldn't add a question mark. Test, and then main play, sure. So we have two different save files. I might go away on the other one and see what happens if we pay to get tutored by him again, and then see if we can upgrade our fusion. And I'll do that. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, leave a like, etc. And until next time, peace.